Here we go. Australia plants those roots in the ground and lifts their man up. Overwhelmed a little bit here by South Africa. Are they going to come up with it? No, Australia survive. Already a battle down there. Jaden Blake holding on to it for the Aussies. Double tackle for South Africa. Australia on the run here. Turner relieves to the outside. Little step off the right foot. Turner just a hair late there. Penalty to South Africa. They go quickly. No surprise, they love to go fast. It's the only speed they know as we work into the corner here. Brown all the way through. Ronald Brown touching down for South Africa first on the board.
And a little bit of extra so you can see what it means to both these teams. Ronald Brown felt like he got a late shot there, but what a finish by him. She's right from the get-go, these South African boys really aggressive in attack, creating that turnover, and it was just hands here. Ronald Brown, and from this part of the park, just ran out of space, the Australian defense did. And an early score here for South Africa.
You can see those extras there, the passion between Hutchinson and Brown. Conversion just missing to the right. 5-0 South Africa over Australia. That one going a little long. Hutchinson diving on it to keep it alive. Another poach by South Africa.
Oh, it was a great take by Gonzalez, but even a better play by Visser there. Throwing his body into that breakdown, timing it to perfection.
Option.
It's so tough when you receive the ball that close to the sideline and those bodies are being thrown in there like that.
Play the ball.
South Africa with a training ground move here, potentially. Gonna go up the middle, very flat pass there. It's not handled quite well. Aussies take over. Jaden Blake with a carry, just right into contact. Australia's been trapped down in their own end since the beginning of this match. See if they can get some air. Hutchinson again with a carry. Better support from the Aussies. Turner. He'll go out to the side, the edge. Dowling almost finding a gap. It's a nice offload. Now they're getting some space here. Starting to build the phases, but another one. That's 3, Nate.
And that just shows how quick you gotta be there in support of your player.
Scrum option, please.
South Africa, both these sides are just so strong defensively. This is gonna come down to who can withstand the pressure from either side, who can make less mistakes. And so far it's South Africa with the advantage on that front.
And when we look at the numbers, South Africa has played significantly more Cup quarterfinals. They played 200 and 127 for a 64% winning percentage. On the other side, Aussies have played 171 and won 43% of those. So those percentages leaning towards South Africa.
Stand up, time off. Stay in the air, don't pull out until I call it. Understood? Do it again. Time on. Crouch.
Very clear from George Selwood there.
Bind. Set. Early.
Early push from the Aussies. South Africa jump on the chance here. Can add some more points to the board. That one went backwards, so we'll play on. Brown offloading to Van Veek. Now finding Devins in the center. He offloads again. Quick ball movement here from South Africa. Precision play. Enjoying lots of territory and ball time. Visser offloading to Yob. Getting around one. Gonna use that sideline there. Now just bouncing the ball around between them. Looking like they're just hanging out on the park, aren't they?
Brown got the first one, but he assisted that one to Ryan Oosthuizen, fitting because, God, he's been doing some hard yards so far this game, putting his head into these rucks, really putting the Australian team under a lot of pressure at the breakdown, extending this lead for South Africa.
Conversion misses again. South Africa, though, 10 points over Australia. 2 minutes to go in the first half of our last Cup quarterfinal. Australia need to get out of their own end. They've been pinned down by South Africa this entire first half. It's a good take by Gonzalez. Immense pressure from South Africa. They're just not letting up on these Australian side. Nice interplay there, inside pass. Some good leg drive to gain some yards. Hutchinson getting it out to Turner. Turner committing 2 defenders.
Stop shouting at me.
Just finding no space are the Aussies here. There's a little bit, but just again, the South African defense. Green wall. Hutchinson, what can he do to spur his side on? This is better from Australia. Rangy run from Blake. Jaden Blake getting them in to South African territory for the first time in this game. Look at the linkages between the South African team. You can hear the communication on the referee mic. Turner, again, just straight into contact. Unlucky there.
The South African defense is just outrageous at the moment. Just even when they're being spread by this Aussie side, just finding it within them, finding that extra gear. These guys are tired, still able to get across the park and not only make the tackle, but get up and contest that breakdown. Aussie, that was the first kind of passage we saw them string some phases together, and they got some go for it, but it's just those little details. And credit to South Africa, they're putting them under a lot of pressure.
Crouch. To the hooker.
They have another chance here, South Africa.
Set.
Looks at the blind side, but goes to the strong side. Beautiful long switch there. Nothing in front. As South Africa, Van Wyk is going to stride in for another one.
And that's a clinical half for South Africa. What a beautiful set piece play here. Sullivan Davis dragging the Australian defenders across. You can see the space there. Just missing a little bit of connection there, the Australian defense. And South Africa really taking it to the Aussies here in the first half.
Conversion sails over. South Africa lead this one 17-0 over Australia. South African side. They're going to have to work really hard to contain this team. It could start here. Line out opportunity for Australia.
Yeah, and a little bit of possession here for Australia. They need a score early here to get back in this game. Impact sub, Maurice Longbottom is on the field now. He's electric. What a great man to bring on for this Aussie side. Let's see if he can spark something for them.
Longbottom with the throw, nicely off the top. Little show and go. Turner, double loop, now into Dowling's hands. Much better from Australia already, much good composure. Nice run there, Jaden Blake. South Africa, immense defense in the first half. Can Australia find the cheat code here? Longbottom, is he the cheat code? He has been so many times. Little goose step there, almost breaking through Australia. Off their feet though.
Be in control, please. Not now.
Oh, and we got Longbottom for going off his feet there at that breakdown. It's so difficult when you're trying to get there in support of your teammates and you find yourself diving over the breakdown, which you're not allowed to do. Longbottom just lost his feet there. And South Africa able to clear their line. Yeah, you can see it from Longbottom. He's the one who gave the initial pass and then had to change his line flying in there. He just overshot that breakdown.
Long throw from South Africa. almost all the way out to the 15-meter line. They'll get back to business here. Good tackle from Australia. Davids gets them going. What a tackle that was. Both of them launched in the air. Kick on the foot there. Lates putting them through. It's a chase. Big contention. Trying to hold it up is Australia, excuse me, South Africa. Now finally down to the deck. Aussies backed up again. Yeah, not sure how he got that legally.
Yeah, a little bit of cheating there from Oosthuizen. Just delaying his roll away there, seeing if he can obstruct the Australian support runner. Josh Turner with a great effort to get back there on that kick through. He had a great game yesterday on attack and defense, won them that game. But Aussies, 4.5 minutes left here. You think they got to score soon here to get back in this game and give themselves a shot.
Longbottom releases. Gives them a little bit of space to work with here. A couple of changes as well for both sides.
It's okay, time's off. Time on.
Big moment here for Australia, as Nate's been emphasizing, must score soon. South Africa get in front of that one. Davids quick to get it out to the line. Little step off the right foot there. And now the inside switch. Davids in the middle. He's got lots of weapons out here. Big, massive tackle from Hutchinson. Turned over now to Australia.
On to Jova.
Longbottom. Turner now with it. Shoving off defenders. Long pass here. Emphasizing the switch. Here it comes. Gaining just a little bit of ground here, but they've got to find a way to break through this green wall. Turner now releasing to the outside. It's just green jerseys everywhere. They are working their way up the pitch though. Longbottom now, seeing a tiny little hole, he puts the boot to it.
Tackle after the kick.
And a yellow card there for Davids. Longbottom, he saw the space in the back there.
The penalty hit.
Thought he'd back himself and was taken out after that chip through.
Let's go!
This is exactly what Australia need right now. You can see it. Longbottom notices the space.
Let's go, please.
Still taken out, which leads to that yellow card.
You heard Longbottom saying, let's go, this is our moment. Here we go, lots of space here now for Hutchinson. What can he do with it? Very physical Hutchinson, invites the contact. Loose ball from the base. Now finding an opening, just shirking off defenders. Ben Dowling getting Australia on the board. What effort from that man.
Well, Australia needed that. It was a great finish from Dowling. Still had a lot of work to do. But it was just numbers at this point with the extra man on the park. Hutchinson with that great hit earlier, with a great carry here, taking on a couple South African defenders. And it was just a great heads-up play here from Dowling. Scoops the ball up, manages to hold on to it, and gets under Soiswapi's tackle.
Critical conversion does sail through. We've got a 2-score match here. South Africa on top, 17-7. Just about 2.5 minutes to go. That one's gonna be just not quite 10. South Africa will have a free kick in the middle of the pitch.
Oh, and it's just a momentum killer, isn't it? Maurice will be upset with himself because of that one, but
let's go.
It just gives South Africa a little bit of time here to slow things down and maybe bring the momentum back in their favor.
Play the ball.
Duarte will get them going again. They are playing one man down. Let's see if Australia can contain them. Still need to get a couple of tries on the board. Beating one. is Reinders. Finally brought down. Pass over the top. The track back for it, Duarte. Trying to bounce off his defender, beats one. Long bottom, slowing him down. Australia eager to get off the line. Just trying to take away opportunities for South Africa. Gonna try a different tactic as South Africa works out in their favor. Just a lucky bounce of the ball. Some little goose stepping there, just trying to find any space they can. Now South Africa, the tides have turned a bit. They're getting stopped by an Australian defense. Mighty, but Australia have to get their hands on this ball. They're just winding the clock down, less than a minute now. Big tackle there. Trying to pull through, another penalty. Here goes Australia. Streaking through, it's a wonderful move. They need these points. The conversion would be very important as Josh Turner gets us under the post, and Australia closed the scoreline just a bit.
Thank you.
Well, and Australia are in this with a chance here. Just when you thought, I thought South Africa did a great job there, killing the clock, down a man. But Longbottom just did enough to get over that ball, creating the turnover. And Turner, who's had some big moments this weekend, found that fitness in him to bring his team back within one score here. A massive, massive kickoff here for Australia.
South Africa back to full strength. This could be last play. We'd be very close to it. Of course, we'll go with the whistle of George. That one played by South Africa, just grazing that 10-meter line. Three-point match here, and they'll put it into the stands. And South Africa surviving a gritty Australian side, 17-14, to move on to the semifinals. You can see Australia just let down with that performance in South Africa, ready for next game.